Let's go to question 8. 8 minus 3 minus 5 plus a minus 3 over 4 minus 5 plus a over 2 is 0. This is question 8. Now, take note here. This 5 plus a over 2, assume it is like minus x. So, if you take minus x to the right, it will become plus x. So, that means if I take the whole fraction to the right, I'll get a minus 3 over 4 is equal to, all of this will go to the right. From negative, they will move to the right and become positive. The minus sign will not be there again. So that will give me a minus 3 over 4 is equal to 5 plus a over what? 2. Because here, the minus is multiplying the whole fraction. By the time I bring it to the right, the minus will disappear. It will become plus. So take note of that step. Here, I can now cross multiply. 2 times a minus 3 is equal to 4 times 5 plus a. 2 times a is 2a. Here, 2 times a, 2a. 2 times minus 3 is what? Minus 6. This is how we do sign multiplication. You want to multiply 2 by minus 3. 2 times minus 3. Just do 2 is plus 2. So in your mind, do plus times minus first. Plus times minus will give you what? Minus. Then 2 times 3 gives what? 6. So 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Remember, earlier in our previous example, I told you plus times plus is what? Plus. Plus times minus is minus. You have to keep this in mind. We'll be using it all the time. Then minus times plus is minus. Minus times minus is what? Plus. So every time I use it, it shouldn't be new to you. All right, let's continue. 2 times a is 2a. 2 times minus 3 minus 6. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times a will give me plus 4a. Let me move this upward. So I'll collect like terms now. I need to bring this plus 4a to the left. I need to bring it to the left. Let me do it this way. It will become minus 4a. So that's 2a minus 4a. You know, the 4a is positive here. I'm coming across the equality sign to the left. It will change to negative. So that gives me 2a minus 4a. Then 20. If I take minus 6 across the equality sign to the right, minus 6 will become, you understand, plus 6. So that's 20 plus 6. 2a minus 4a is minus 2a. 20 plus 6 is 26. So here, I'll divide both sides by the coefficient of minus 2a, which is minus 2. I'll divide both sides by minus 2. Minus 2 will cut minus 2. Minus 2 will cut minus 2. You have a left on this left side. Then 26 over 2. 26 is positive. Plus over minus is minus. 26 divided by 2 is 13. Can you see what I did there? 2. The same rule applies to division also. Plus divided by plus is plus. Then plus divided by minus is what? Minus. Minus divided by plus is also what? Minus. And minus divided by minus is plus. So I'm dividing here. I'm dividing a positive number by a negative number. I'll go to my rule first. My rule says plus divided by minus is what? My rule says plus divided by minus is what? Minus. So I know the sign already. Then I'll go ahead and do 26 divided by 2 to get what? 13. So that's question 8. Let's continue to question 9. In number 9, the question is x plus 7 over 2 plus x plus 21. I'm going to be faster here. The more the examples I give you, the faster, so that we can, move at a reasonable pace. Here, x plus 7 over 2. There are many ways I can do this. I don't want to use negative. So let's just find the LCM of denominators. My denominators here. What are my denominators here? My denominators here, this is 0 over 1. So my denominators in this equation are 2, 5, and 1. What's the LCM of those denominators? Their LCM is what? 10. The LCM of 2, 5, and 1 is 10. So to simplify, I'll multiply each term in the equation by 10. Take note, this is a term in the equation, although it's fractional. This is also a term in the equation, though it's fractional, and this is another term. So this equation has essentially 3 terms, though each one has, more terms in it, but basically there are 3 terms in the equation. Just see this as A plus B is equal to C, just a 3-term equation. So what I do here is I'll multiply each term by 10. That's 10 times x plus 7 over 2. Take note, you can't divide your page here if you want your work to be neat enough. Then x plus 21 over 5 also times 10 is equal to 0 over 1 times 10. So what do you get? 2 here 1, 2 here 5. That will give me 5 times x plus 7. So 5 here 1, 5 here 2. That also gives me x plus 21 times 2. You can put the 2 on the right if you like, or put it on the left here. Anyone is okay. Is equal to 0 times 10 is 0. Let's continue. Expand the bracket. 5 times x, 5x. 5 times plus 7 plus 35. Here, 2 times plus 2 times x plus 2x. Plus 2 times plus 21 plus 42 is 0. Let's rearrange. Take note, nothing is crossing the equality sign here. I'm only rearranging. Let me put that here. Let me just rearrange here. Rearranging, what do I get when I rearrange? I can rearrange this equation, put the x together. 5x plus 2x plus 35 plus what? 42 is equal to 0. 5x plus 2x is 7x. 35 plus 42 is what? 77 is equal to 0. You will notice that no sign is changing because nothing has crossed the equality sign. I only, brought the x together and brought the constants together. So I didn't actually take anything across the equality sign to the right. So their signs will not change. So what does this give me? 7x is 0 minus 77. You can see the sign changes now. I'm taking plus 77 from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So that gives me minus 77. Then 7x is minus 77. You can divide both sides by 7. Divide both sides by what? 7. 7 is the coefficient of x here. And I'm looking for x. So I'll divide both sides by 7. What do I get? 7 here 1, 7 here 1. That gives me x is equal to minus 11. Take note here too that this is minus divided by plus. The 7 here is positive, and we said minus divided by plus is also minus. So minus divided by plus minus, then 7 is 77, 11. That gives me minus 11. Let's now do the rest together, one after the other. That was question 9. Let's go to question 10. Question 10, 4z is what? 6z. 4z is equal to 6z plus 1 over 3 plus what? 5z minus 2 over 4. This can simplify one after the other. It's what? 6z plus 1 over 3 plus 5z minus 2 over 4. The LCM of denominators here, the LCM of the denominators are, in this equation, the denominators are 1, 3, and 4. 1 here, 3, and what? 4. So the LCM of 1, 3, and 4 is what? 12. Are you getting it? The LCM of 1, 3, and 4 is 12. So I multiply each term by what? 12. Let's do that together. 12 times this. Also, let me just squeeze this in here. 12 times everything here. Then this one too times 12. So to make my work easier, I can just cut 4 in 12, 3. 3 in 12, 4. Then 12 times this. So my equation will change to 12 times 4z gives me what? 48z. Here, this reduces into 4 times 6z plus 1. You know, the 3 on the denominator side is now gone. 3 here, 1. 3 in 12, 4. So the 3 on the denominator side is gone. I have 4 times 6z plus 1 left. So then 4 times 6z plus 1. Here, I'm going to have 3 times 5z minus 2 left. On this second side, I have 3 times 5z minus 2 left. So 3 times 5z minus 2. Let's now simplify. 48z is 24z plus 4 plus 15z minus what? 6. I need to rearrange on the right. What do I get? 24z plus 15z plus 4 minus 6. 24z plus 15z. Don't forget, there's 48z still on. There's still 48z on the right hand side here. 24z plus 15z gives me 39z minus 2. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Take note, there are two differences between a number. 5 minus 2 will give you 3. This is a positive difference between 5 and 2. But 2 minus 5 will give you what? Minus 3. This is a negative difference between 5 and 3. So take note, you should know the meaning of negative and positive difference. You understand? You will be doing it a lot in your work. Also, let me give you another example. If I say maybe 6 minus 4 is what? 2. That's the positive difference between 6 and 4. But when I do 4 minus 6, it's what? Minus 2. This is the negative difference between what? 4 and 6. So take note of that. Very important. Let's now continue. So 4 minus 6 here is minus 2. That gives me 48z. 48z. I can collect like terms now. Bring minus 2 to the left. It will change to plus 2. Oh no. I'm supposed to collect like terms and bring 39z to the left. So this is 48z minus 39z is equal to minus 2. 48 minus 39 is what? That's 9z. 9z is equal to what? Minus 2. So that gives us what? Z is equal to minus 2 over 9. That's the answer to question. That's the answer to question 10. Z is minus 2 over 9. Let's go to number 11. In number 11, 2h minus h over 6 is 2½ on the right. Here, I just need to put denominators in each one that doesn't have. So 2h over 1 minus h over 6 is 5 over 2. I hope you understand how I changed that to 5 over 2. So each term, I'll multiply each term by the LCM of denominators. Let me separate them well. 2h over 1 minus h over 6 is equal to 5 over 2. The denominators are what? The denominators are 1, 6, and 2. The LCM of 1, 6, and 2 is what? 12. So I multiply each term by what? 12 times 12 times 12. So here, what do I get? 2h times 12, 24h. 6 in 12, 2. So 2 times h gives me what? 2 times h will give me minus 2h, as in 2 times minus h, minus 2h. Then 2 here 1, 2 here 6. 6 times 5 gives me 30. So 24h minus 2h is what? 22h. 22h is 30. That h is 30 over 22. H is equal to 15 over 11. H is equal to one number 4 over 11. H is one number 4 over 11. So take note of that. Let's go to the next question. Next question is number 12. Question 12 says, in question 12, I have x minus 4 over what? 3 plus x minus 2. X minus 4 over 3 plus x minus 2 over 5 is 14 over 3. Straightforward. Let me just do this straightforward. What's the LCM of my denominators? My denominators are 3, 5, and 3. The LCM of 3, 5, and 3 is 15. So I need to multiply each term by 15. So all of this times 15, all of this times 15, then this times 15. What does that give me? 5 here 1, 5 here 3. So here, 3 here 1, 3 here 5. So I'm going to get 5 times x minus 4 plus 3 times x minus 2. I hope you know where I got my 3. 5 here 1, 5 here 3. So this 3 is all that's left to multiply x minus 2 on the numerator side there, is equal to 3 here 1, 3 here 5. 14 times 5 is 70. So 5x minus 20 plus 3x minus 6 is 70. Let me go over that slowly again. 5 times x, 5x. 5 times minus 4, minus 20. Plus 3 times x plus 3x. And plus 3 times minus 2 will give me minus 6 is equal to 70. So rearranging, 5x plus 3x minus 20 minus 6 is what? 70. Take note of the rearrangement. This gives 8x minus 26 is equal to what? 70. 8x is equal to 70 plus 26. Take note of these two. Minus 26, I brought it to the right, collecting like terms. It's crossing the equality sign. So it will change from minus 26 to what? Plus 26. So 8x plus 26. 8x is equal to 70 plus 26, 96. If I divide both sides by 8, when I divide both sides by 8, what will I get? I will get x is equal to 12. That gives me x is equal to what? 12. That's question 12. Let's go to 13. Let's go to question 13. In 13, 2y minus 3 over 4. There's nothing wrong with your mic, with your speaker. I'm going to stop talking now. I'll just do the rest without saying anything. So don't be surprised. 12 minus 3, 16, 10, 1. Two x minus 6 plus 5x. So this gives 4x plus 10. Let me, do some tidy work on this right before collecting like terms. So I'm rearranging on the right. I'm just putting this together with 2x. I'm not collecting, terms across two sides. So my sign will not change. Minus 6. So this gives me 7x minus 6, 4x plus 10. So 4x minus 7x is minus 6 minus 10. Can you see that? Plus 10, across the equality sign will become what? Minus 10. Taking across to the right hand side, we change to minus 10. Then 7x is plus 7x here. Brought to the left, it will become minus 7x. That gives me what? Minus 3x is equal to minus 16. If you have minus 3x is minus 16, just divide both sides by minus 3. That's all I need to do. Minus 3. That gives me x is equal to, x is equal to what? 16 over 3. This has cut this. So x is what? That's 5 whole number, 1 over 3. That's question 14. Let's go to 15. I saw something was a bit unclear that was why. So x minus 2 over 7 minus 5x minus 3 over minus 5x minus 3 over 3 minus 5 is equal to 0. All you need to do here is simple. Put denominators on each one so it can be clearer. Here, what do you have? After writing your denominators, what do you get? So LCM, the denominators are 7, 3, and 1. LCM is 21. Multiplying each by 21, what do you get? You get x minus 2 over 7. Let me lower that a bit. You get x minus 2 over 7 minus 5x minus 3 over 3 minus 5 is 0. So you multiply this by what? 21. Let me, put it on the side. Multiply this by 21. Multiply this by 21. And this one too by 21. So on dividing 7 in 21, 3. 3 in 21, 7. So what do you get there? You get 3 times x minus 2. You get 3 times x minus 2 minus 7 times 5x minus 3. Here, minus 5 times 21 is minus 105. Is equal to what? 0. Here, 0 times 21 is 0. So this gives me 3x minus 6. Minus 7 times minus 5x is what? Minus 35x. Then minus 7 times plus 3. Sorry, minus 7 times minus 3 is also what? Plus 21. Minus 7. Minus times minus is plus. Minus 105 is 0. Let's rearrange. 3x minus 35x minus 6 plus 21 minus 105 is 0. 3x minus 35x is minus 32x. 21 minus 6 is 15. 15 minus 105 is minus 90 is 0. So minus 32x is equal to what? 0 plus 90, 90. You know how I got 0 plus 90? If you take minus 90 to the right of it, this side, to the right-hand side, it will become plus 90. So this becomes 0 plus 90. That's how we got plus 90. Is that clear? So dividing both sides by minus 32, you get 90 over minus 32. X will be what? Minus 90 over 32. X is minus 90 over 32. What does that give you? 2 in 90, 45. Let's do it one after the other. 2 in 90, 45. 2 in 32, 16. So that's 20 number minus 20 number, 13 over 16. X is minus 20 number, 13, because 16 in 45 is 2. 2 times 16, 32. 45 minus 32 is 13 over 16. And this is minus over plus. So your answer will be negative. Exactly. Let's go to the next question. Next question is what? 16. Number 16 says 3a minus 2 over 5 is 4 times a minus 7 over 8 plus 5 over 8. I'm not going to waste time here at all. Let's just multiply by denominator. This is over 1. So the LCM of denominator should be 40. The denominators are 5, 8, and 1. LCM of 5, 8, and 1 is what? 40. So times 40, you understand? Times 40 here, times 40, times 40. Let's just do it straight to save time. So what does this give you? Let me use the green. So 40 times 3a is going to remain as what? 120a. Then 5 here 1, 5 here 8. 2 times 8 is minus 16. So be careful here. 8 here 1, 8 here 5. 5 times 4. This 5 and 4 should multiply. They are constants on both sides of the bracket. So 5 times 4 gives us what? 5 times 4 is 20. That's 20 times a minus 7. Then 8 here 1, 8 here 5. 5 times 5, 25. So 5 times 5, 25. So that's what? 120a minus 16 is equal to 20a minus 140 plus what? 25. You know what I did there? 20 times a, 20a. 20 times minus 7 is what? Minus 140. So I'm going to collect like terms now. 120a minus 20a. I've taken this 20. It's positive here. When I bring it to the right, it's positive here. When I bring it to the left, it will become negative, minus 20a. So that's 120a minus 20a is equal to 16 minus 140 plus 25. 16 minus 140 plus 25. What does that give you? 120 minus 20 is 100a. Take note. 16 minus 140, that's minus 124. Minus 124 plus what? Minus 124 plus 25, that's minus 99. So A is minus 99 over 100. Take note of that. Very, very important. That was question 16. Let's do number 17 together. This is the last question in the exercise. 3 over 10 times 4x minus 1 is equal to 1 over 5 plus 3 over 4x minus 2. Same thing here. Fix your denominators where they don't appear. Just here. We put 1 under the 2. So I now have what? This is like 3 times 4x minus 1 all over 10. Then I have 10, 5, 4, and 1. The LCM of 10, 5, 4, and 1 is what? 20. So LCM of my denominators is what? 20. I'm going to multiply each term by 20. That's 20 times 3 times 4x minus 1 over 10. That's my first step. Is equal to 1 over 5 times 20 plus 3 over 4x times 20 minus 2 over 1 times 20. Take note that this 20 is the denominator I'm using to multiply each one. So 10 here 1, 10 here 2. 5 here 1, 5 here 4. 4 here 1, 4 in 20, 5. So my next step will be equal to 6. You know how I got 6? My next step will be equal to 2 times 3 is 6. So that's 6 times 4x minus 1 is equal to, here, 1 over 5 times 20 has given me 4. Plus, be careful here. Here also, 3 over 4x times 20 has left me with 3x times 5. So 3x, let me do that so that you can see. 3 over 4x times 20, 4 here 1, 4 here 5. So 5 times 3x will give me what? 15. So 5 times 3x is going to give me 15x. That's what I have left. And on this side, I have minus 2 times 20 to give me what? Minus 40. So I'll write that here, minus 4. This is what my equation reduces into. This gives me 24x minus 6 is 4 minus 40 plus 15x. That's 24x minus 6 is equal to minus 36 plus what? 15x. Minus 36 plus 15x. So I can collect like terms now. 24x minus 15x is minus 36 plus 6. If I take this minus 6 to the right, when I take minus 6 to the right, it will change to plus 6. So I have 24 minus 15 is minus 9x is what? minus 30. Minus 36 plus 6 is minus 30. What do I get? X will be equal to minus 30 over minus 9. So x is what? 30 over 9. You know how I did that? Minus divided by minus is plus. So I get 30 over 9 for that. And my final answer will give, my final answer is what? 10 over 3. 3 in 9, 3. 3 in 30, 10. So my final answer is 10 over 3, which gives me 3 whole number, 1 over 3 as the value of x. I'm going to send an assignment to you that will serve as an exercise for these examples we've done together.